Hello? Okay.
Missed you
Well,
guys.
it's all
Sorry
good.
about
It's all
that,
good.
guys.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Marvel Bros. My name is Battery CEO. This is Sensei Finito. Sensei, what are we doing today?
Bruh, today I am actually super excited. I know you are
Oh, yes.
too. We are watching
Oh,
House of the
yes.
Dragon, episode 5. Of course, doing our watch party and review for it. Man, this show has been insane to say the very least up until this point. I mean, brother, last week's episode was a roller coaster. Of course,
Mm-hmm.
each week's episode honestly has been a roller coaster. Time and time again, they're bringing banger after banger of episodes, right?
Yep.
And last week's episode was not shy of that at all. Like it was
Nope.
getting down, dirty, nasty, and things was going up and down, left and right. So before we get into all of that, why don't we just talk a little bit about how did you feel like starting off the episode? Like what did you expect to happen going into it, honestly? Like cuz I didn't expect what we got at all, but what were you expecting? Or
Going
your
into
quick
next week's
thoughts
episode,
as well, quick review.
I
Mhm.
didn't expect what we got either. Like for Damon to come back, you know,
Mhm.
just straight to the keep, unannounced. I thought it was going to go super sideways, but for him to go and show fealty and really apologize to his brother and really mend that relationship, just because he wants to spite his brother down the road in the episode,
Right.
um, and I think that kind of played out pretty awesome in a way of like further destroying that relationship he has with his brother, knowing that if he got to his daughter, it might be even more drastic, and then the daughter out here playing some, political moves.
She
Um,
was definitely pulling political strings last week.
Yes, out of thirst and then out of not of thirst and then calling out the hand and like really putting him on the spot to the point where he got let go. My
Mhm.
guy's unemployed now, so I don't know what that's gonna. I know he's probably gonna be tripping. We kind of see that from the trailer we saw, or at least that I saw. I don't think you saw the trailer yet. I don't know if you watched it
Uh
after all,
the
but
the ending last week?
the trailer for this week's episode that
Oh
plays
no,
at
I
the end of the
don't.
episode.
Oh, I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
know. Maybe I did. I can't remember. I can't remember actually. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because during that we kind of see a glimpse of what could happen. We see the king's deteriorating health, which is interesting to see how every episode has
Mm.
gotten worse and worse, and they've really done a really good job of blending in those time jumps. And like I think you and I were talking about before we went live, I think this is the last episode we get before we get the actor switch,
Yeah,
um, and to the older
yeah. To like
actors.
the adults, like the
Yes.
full blown adults, 30 years
Hmm.
plus, I believe. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
right now, I think in canon right now, she's probably about 17 to 18 years
17, I
old.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in that
Maybe
area.
16. Honestly.
I don't think she's 16 just because her and her friend seem to be the same age, and her friend was like 16 years old when she
Hmm.
married the king. You know what I mean? Like she was already
Hmm.
like 16 years old then, and
Yeah.
then it
Oh yeah,
was
that's
two
right.
years
We've
from
passed
then.
several years. Yep.
Yeah, it was 2 years from then because remember in the episode before it was the prince's like second birthday if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. So everyone's about 17 or 18 if they were about 15 or 16 when she
Yeah.
married the king.
Maybe even 19.
Yeah,
And so I
exactly.
think
We're really in that area. So
mhm,
I am really interested in seeing the dynamics of what's going to be going on with this week's
yeah.
episode, especially because I'm pretty sure this is all going to be like the wedding, basically. Like this is going to
Yep.
be the wedding episode, and I think we even talked about that in our After Bros breakdown that we did for
Mhm.
episode 4. And man, I was like, whoa! Like last week's episode, the reason one of the things that stood out to me so much was the fact that not only was there like not any glimpse of action in the entire episode, and I was still
Yeah.
fully engulfed in everything, like I was
Yep.
consumed within the episode, but it just hit so different because we got to see a side of Rhaenyra that I don't think we've ever really seen before. We got to see kind of her be not so great of a person, I guess you could say, you know what I mean? Like, and actually
Mhm.
um, realize that her as the main character doesn't mean that she's without her own flaws, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't mean that she's not allowed to make mistakes or even be like a little villainous about some things. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
it's gonna be really interesting to see what's happened in this episode, especially because we see, like we said, the political strings that she starts to really pull at the end of episode 4 with her father. Like, okay, nah, I'll marry him. That's fine, but you gotta get rid of the hand. He gotta go. If you want me to do that, he has to get out of here. So it's like,
yeah, and he knew it too. He was
and that's one thing that I really liked is when the king came about it, he made it in a way that was like no one would be able to question if it was because like that was a thing that his daughter told him to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like, bro, you taught me everything that I know about being a king, but after you got hired, my grandsire died. And then my father died. You know what I mean? And he's like really laying all of these seeds down. And because he realizes that, I think the thing that is really I loved the most about this episode is it's the first time that the king is really listening to Rhaenyra as not just being his daughter, but also going to be the future ruler of the kingdom that he really wants her to be and that he knows she can be, right? So because he takes her words and honestly thinks about things that have happened in his own life. It's not just, oh, you've done this to my daughter. It's, okay, let's look at this. It's not just my daughter, but it's also what you've been doing to me. You sent your daughter to me to court me in a way, like for a lack of better words, in my time of bereavement. And it's like, I thought you were trying to be there as my bro, but in all honesty, you were just trying to get more fame and clout and royalty and hints under your name, which we saw at the beginning of episode 3, if I'm not mistaken, when they're going hunting, when the hand is talking to his brother and he's like, bro, you just gotta make sure that your grandson is the next heir to the throne, period. Nothing else matters. Get that done, right? So and then we saw him even tell his daughter to do the same thing with the king, but she obviously rocks for the king a little bit harder than she does for her dad, but she still gives him information. So with all that being said, what do you think we're kind of going to see in this episode? Or what do you expect to see in this episode the most, I guess?
Earlier this week, I sent you a little meme, right? Of the king and his deteriorating health, of Ben Affleck like taking a cigarette outside the door, stressing, aging by the minute because of his daughter, the hand of the king, and everything around him. And like, I think my guy's gonna die, man. Or if he's not gonna die, I think he's gonna get bedridden.
Episode he dies,
or I think he's gonna get bedridden. And so now we have the ex hand of the king, coming to his daughter like, "Hey, you need to get this under control, because if you don't, Rhaenyra is gonna take charge, and your kid's not gonna be ruler." And that's not where him doing all the mischievous stuff. The queen. Probably, I don't know what she's capable of. Political wise, we've kind of just seen her be the background, following orders type of thing. But we'll see how that kind of pans out. How the rest of the table is going to react. Is the wedding going to be this episode? Is the wedding not going to be this episode? I'm not too sure.
Like, is it going to be like an engagement party type of thing or something? And then we don't see the episode, and then we get a time jump, and they're just married with children type of thing going on.
Yeah.
I feel that.
That's kind of where I think the big events are going to take place this episode. The king's going to get bedridden or die, and from there we're going to see a chain of events go down that isn't going to be okay. For a lot of people, but I'm excited.
All right, real quick, we got Dr. Vince in the chat. What's up with my bro? My guy my guy started off with saying I like toes. That's the first thing that he said. So he hasn't said anything normal this entire time. So that's what I'm gonna put out there. My mind said I'm gonna do 2 edits tomorrow. They're gonna be called Apple versus Banana and Potato versus Tomato. I'm gonna be a food channel now. Oh, nice. The handsome dude is muted again, bro. I told you. They always know, bro. They're always calling it how they see it, yo. Because that's a handsome man right there.
I was telling Hannah. I was telling Patricia about
Patricia.
I was telling her about that, and she was like, "Who are these women?" And I was like, "Wait, chill."
These are
I
all
was like,
men. Every single
yo,
one of them.
yes. I was like, yo, it's cool. It's cool. I had to defend myself for a moment, you know?
Yo, I never thought about that. That's
you know,
hilarious.
uh, but
Whew.
but yeah, man, I'm excited for this episode. I think we're
Crow,
gonna see some
hold on,
crazy
hold on,
stuff.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Kroll Kilgore says, "Sup? What's up with it?
Ooh,
Kroll
how's it
Kilgore. I hope you're
going?
having a good one. I hope everybody is having a good one today. How is everyone doing? Let us know how you guys are feeling about this week's episode. What are you ready to see? What are you hoping to see from this episode? And how did you guys feel about last week's episode? Let us know all your feelings in the comment section down below, 100%. And then let's get into, what time is it? 5:47. So we got about 13 minutes until the episode drops, because the episode does come out at 6 o'clock. It's time for us to just start refreshing periodically and checking it and making sure that we're good to go. I hope everyone's doing good. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like and a share on the stream, because it definitely helps everything that we do here on the channel. And we do appreciate all the love and support that you guys do give us. So let's talk about a couple of questions that we have going into episode 5. How big of a time jump do you think that we are in for this time? We got a time jump of 6 months between the first episode and the second episode. Then we skipped ahead another 3 years. Now it looks like we're fast forwarding again. In the preview for King of the Narrow Sea, there's a line about the king's son being 3 years old. So it looks like we'll be heading at least a year into the future this time. The baby Alicent was carrying is an infant now, and looks like she's managed to do her one job, ensuring the future of the Targaryen royal line. And this may be the last episode we get to see Emily Carey and Millie Alcock. So let's relish them while we can before their older counterparts step in and take over. So do you think we're about to see about a year time jump in here? You know what I mean? From where we last saw everyone, give us a good year from then to get the wedding invitations out and for everyone to know what's going on and to come and
Honestly,
you know,
I'm thinking literally less than 6 months.
less than 6 months. Hey, shout out to Xana Dizin Gamer for the new sub to the channel. Welcome
Let's
to
go.
the super fan, my guy.
Yeah, I think less than 6 months, because look how fast they wanted the king to get married after his wife died, you know? And I think now that the princess has agreed to marry, I'm sure it's gonna um, zoom like right away, and it was scheduled the next day. Like that's the type of thing that I'm
I
getting.
feel
But
kind of the
obviously,
same way that it was scheduled the next day, but I
mhm.
think that, you know, to get all the different realms and kingdoms there, I think
Oh
that
no, yeah,
probably is going to take a little bit of time.
a couple weeks for everyone to get there.
I don't know about a couple weeks, because it's not like they got, you know, phones to call everyone. They got to send messengers out across the
Oh yeah,
lands, right?
send the ravens,
So,
you know.
yeah, exactly. So I think it's going to be a little bit. I think it's going to be a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like 6 months to a year is safe to say. But man, less than 6 months would be wild. I'm not gonna lie, that would be crazy if it was less than 6
Yeah,
months.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling it's less than 6 months. But if not 6 months, definitely a year.
Oh, okay.
Any longer than that, I feel like it'd be a detriment to the kingdom if it was longer than a year, because of how, like, especially of how
But that's what I'm
crazy
saying. I
everyone's
think
kind of
the
been.
engagement going out there, being known,
Hmm.
would help, like, you know,
Hmm.
tone some of that down. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because once the king got married, it's like, okay, now all he has to do is have a baby. You know, so she probably got engaged, and they were like, okay, now all she has to do is get married. But you might be right though. I think it would be insane for it to happen that fast.
Yeah.
Our next question is King Viserys losing support from his council and the realm? Viserys had a tough act to follow when he first came to power. His grandfather, King Jaehaerys, the Consolator, resigned over a peaceful and prosperous kingdom for many years. After his death, King Viserys not only inherited the crown, but he also inherited the goodwill of the people. He hosted balls, tournaments, and hunting parties, and generally kept the people happy. But underneath all the revelry, the foundation of his rule may not be as solid as it appears. as we've seen in the episode so far, Viserys has a good heart, but he's not well suited to politics. He's gullyless, quick to appease, and easily manipulated. He's not great at
We've seen
making
that.
hard choices, often ignoring problems, like his brother Daemon, rather than confronting them directly. A soft king can only last so long before his shortcomings become glaringly obvious and people start taking advantage, which is already happening. So how much longer can he keep counsel in line, or his brother, or his daughter? How can he rule a kingdom without respect? And I think that kind of goes into the death thing that you were kind of talking about.
I was gonna say, I think I don't think the council is gonna be that big of an issue. I think literally his health is gonna be his downfall. I think the health issue at this point is what's gonna take him down, and I think his council even knows that themselves. So they're not like, they have no reason to try and do it themselves. Yeah. Like if they knew he was gonna be alive for the next like several years, maybe. But I'm assuming, especially the Meister and all them that actually know about how his condition, how it's deteriorating more and more.
My bad.
I feel like they'd be like, yeah, let's just let him die. He'll die within 6 months to a year. It's not that big of a deal.
Let him die, and then we'll handle it afterwards.
Yeah, especially with this marriage coming up, it'll smooth things over for now until he dies. That's the type of vibe that I feel like I would get from the council.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how I feel.
I agree, and it makes sense. And I feel like when it comes to all of that, I feel like he's not only easily manipulated, but at least in the last episode, we saw him, start to listen to a little bit of what his daughter had to say, and even listening to his wife at times. You know what I mean? Because she definitely wasn't rocking. She was definitely standing up for Rhaenyra. You know what I mean? And but he does take his brother's side with everything. Almost, it's not even a question. It's definitely favoritism that he's showing towards his brother because of the things that he's doing. They just should not be let slide lightly, but they are. But I honestly think he's going to get to the point to where it's going to be all good, gravy, and dandy. And he's going to die before he loses the trust of his kingdom. I 100% think that's what it's going to be. And I think instead of them becoming untrustworthy of him, that Rhaenyra is going to inherit a lot of that mistrust that would have went to King Viserys. And that's going to lead to this Dance of the Dragons that we already know is coming as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. My guy Johnny Wingate though says, "What's up, my bros? What's up with it, Johnny? How you doing today, man?
How's it going, Johnny?
Are you ready for episode 5 of House of the Dragon? Because I know we are. I know we're pumped, ready, waiting, hearts and just in turmoil. I can't wait.
I'm refreshing. Nothing so
yeah,
far.
Same. I think HBO Max is pretty good at doing it on time, and if it's not, it's like maybe 3 minutes before.
Yeah, because I know the week before, I think they came out early just by a couple minutes. But let's.
Yeah, it was by 3. It's like 3 minutes at the most. I think we've seen it happen there. So, boom! It's up right now. I just hit refresh. Let's get it. All right. So everybody hit refresh. Everybody open up your apps. And while we're getting it all ready for you guys, Battery, why don't you let the Super Fam and Brovengers alike know how we do our watch parties around here?
All righty. So as you guys know, we can't have the whole stream to YouTube. YouTube don't like that. So we will have it pop up intermittently throughout the stream. There will be no audio and it will be flipped. However, we will have a countdown of 3. That way you guys can press play along with us on your devices and comment with us, be with us in the chat, react alongside us. Just have a good time, Yes, that's kind of how we do things around here. Please, again, we're watching this for the first time. If you have already seen it somehow, please, no spoilers in the chat. And yeah, that's how we do it around here.
Alrighty. Well, with all that being said, without further ado, I hope everyone is ready because we are super pumped. Episode 5, House of the Dragon. On 3, everybody press play. Bro, why don't you go ahead and give us that sacred countdown?
Okay. So, I'm at the House of Dragons. This is the recap before episode 5, right?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
I'm already on the episode. It's just the recap's about to start. I just paused it.
Okay, I have not done that, so give me a
Okay,
second.
Yeah. Go ahead and click the episode. And just
This
pause
is not
it
usually
before
how
the
we
recap.
do things, folks, so I'm behind. We usually do not do it this way, so that's my bad. Okay.
I'm sorry.
My guy is very ready. I was not as ready as battery is. All right. The episode is up. You guys can go ahead and skip the little ads that you have, because it will play an ad at first. Usually it plays the same ad for everyone, but let that ad play, press pause. It's at 32 seconds for us. So here we go. Sacred countdown. Let's get it.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
New episodes Sunday nights at 9 p.m. It still said that shit for me. Okay, here we go.
Yo, that episode was so dope. Damon was a goddamn menace.
Facts. Coupling. Man, wed her to me. My guy is a menace for that. My guy was like, our grandfather had 2 wives. Why can't I?
Damn. Wild. Oh, wait, what? That was just the recap. Okay. Give me. Apparently, I didn't click on episode 5. I clipped the recap. Okay.
That's what happens when you try to do stuff different, bro.
All right, I'm gonna skip this. Okay. What time are you at?
I'm at 2 minutes exactly.
All right, let me get there.
No, I'm at 2:06.
All right, let me get there. $2:06. All right. All right. I am at 2:06 now. All right. All right. So I'm gonna do another countdown real quick, just so that we're clear. All right.
Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna lie, I'd already pressed play. My bad. Wait a minute.
Man, the sun is out.
All right, 2:06. Let's get
2:06. All right. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Yep. Dope intro.
Blood through the streets. And
Yep.
last week we saw another addition to this, being the other baby that Allison had.
Mm-hmm. And it was a girl, right?
Blood is actually connecting bloodlines. Yeah. It was a girl.
So they have a daughter and boy.
Mm-hmm. Did you see how some people were really mad about it actually being the Game of Thrones music? They were like, they should have used something different.
I love this song, dude.
Yeah, it definitely hits different.
A lot of the music that they made for the show and this show has been pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. Similar, but I'm okay with it being similar because it's the same vibe. I think a lot of us really enjoyed.
Facts.
Uh-oh. Gloomy day.
Tomorrow, Lady Rhea. cousin.
What's today's quarry? Rabbit?
Dear.
Oh, fine challenge. Care for some company?
I'd rather ride alone.
Okay.
What house is this? Okay, okay. Is that Damon? Is this his wife?
Oh shit, is it?
Husband?
Oh!
Yo, what?
What brings you to the Vale? Or have you at last come to consummate our marriage?
Damn.
The Vale sheep might be willing, even if I'm not. Our sheep are prettier, after all. Or
Damn.
perhaps your brother has at last had his fill of your company. Cast you aside in favor of a little girl.
Okay, I like her a lot.
Oh yeah.
What will you do now? Will you strike the child down? Or...
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's there to smack her?
Wait, what?
Oh!
Oh, did he break her back?
My
He did.
guy's a freaking menace!
Oh, no!
This is what we're starting off with?
Damn, she seemed pretty cool too.
Yep. She's about to die, though. I thought we had a new character to like. Oh, that's all he's gonna do? Break her back and leave?
I knew you couldn't finish.
Oh, shit.
Ah, shit.
Raven.
Oh, damn. Not a rock! That's the brutalest way to kill something. Oh! Jesus Christ, the transition.
Yo.
My guy's like, I don't have a wife now. Can I marry
My guy is. Oh my god, he looks like garbage.
Damn. Damn.
Oh, he made him Hand of the King?
Oh, snap.
I wonder where that is. Is that the Vale? Or is that...
I think that's the place where,
That's where, that looks like Casterly Rock. No, it's not. I don't think it is, at least. Hightower?
A moment. I do not wish to see you go.
oh, man.
Such is the king's decision.
A decision I most bitterly regret.
And yet you made it possible. You chose Rhaenyra.
She swore her innocence, and I believed her.
You wanted to believe her, as did her father.
Your informant was wrong, an honest mistake perhaps, but I did not foresee this.
You should have.
If you had not been so relentless in advancing Aegon as heir.
Aw, damn.
This Listen to me, daughter. The king will die.
I don't know if I've said this, but I love the way that they talk, like the way their dialect is and the way they enunciate and fluctuate their sentences. Love it.
You understand? The
Damn.
realm will not accept her, and to secure her claim, she'll have to put your children to the sword. She'll have no choice.
To the sword? What?
What?
You know it. You're no fool, and yet you choose not to see it. The time is coming, Alicent. Either you prepare Aegon to rule, or you cleave to Rhaenyra and pray for her mercy.
Damn. They're making Rhaenyra out to be a menace like Daemon, low-key.
Yeah, what the... But I think it's just the dad being the manipulative person he is. I mean, he's not wrong. But, like...
He's
was
not wrong, but he
Rhaenyra
is
do that,
super
though?
manipulative, bro. Like, he is... Like, the thing that I really like about this show is you can't trust none of these people. They're all lying, and they're all telling the truth at the same time. Every single one of them. But I think she goes on to lead like a rebellion type of faction. The queen does, if I'm not mistaken. My guy's about to die on this trip. Yeah, I'm loving this. This is a whole vibe right now. Oh, that's my guy. We finally get to meet him. This is the thing that I was looking forward to the most. Johnny Wingate says, I'm pumped. Navy Blue says, where's the link to watch? Unfortunately, HBO Max doesn't have watch parties, bro, so sorry about that. Bill Orange says, is this the last episode we see them young? Yeah, I believe so.
Dang, he really wasn't there to receive the king.
What is the meaning of this, Lady Lena? Is this how House Velaryon greets its king?
My father has but just returned from his long journey, and he has hastened to the Hall of Nine to await your grace's arrival.
Let's just get on with it.
Damn.
Yep.
Already set tripping, starting off the episode, bro. We already know this about to get
An
spicy.
outsider among the natives.
God.
Lord Laris.
Malvales, rare bloom, indigenous to Bravos.
Oh.
By all rights, it shouldn't be thriving here. Nature, such mystery.
The weather has been lovely.
Indeed. And yet it is a dark day for the realm. Your father was a good man.
As is yours, who took his place.
Yet still, the manner of your father's departure, I feel something of an injustice.
What do you know of the manner of his leaving?
When one is never invited to speak, one learns instead to observe. You're perhaps in need of an ally?
I'm the queen. I have no
I don't like this guy.
Yeah, bro.
Princess
I'm getting a shady
my guy
vibe
is
from this
out here
guy.
like Rumpelstiltskin.
State your purpose, my lord.
I did wonder if she could be relied upon now that she's unwell.
Who?
Well, I haven't heard anything.
I don't know.
Begging your pardon, Your Grace, I may be mistaken. It's just that on the very same night your father was dismissed, the Grand Maester delivered a tea to the princess's chambers.
Oh.
But the Grand Maester himself.
Oh, snap.
At the direction of the king, as I understand it. I do hope she's not unwell.
Damn.
When he returned
More.
with the king to Driftmark, Yesterday, at daybreak.
Oh, what good news? I must have been in error. Oh, a relief. See, I thought for Melos himself, that condition must be something very serious. What happiness it is to have been wrong.
Yeah,
See what I mean, bro? Everyone's a menace. You can't trust anyone, bro.
Come, cousin. Let us discover what might be had for breakfast.
Not saying, come, cousin, as you're about to be married to my brother. That's crazy.
Ooh.
I can't see. Yeah, that's purposeful. We can't show the whole episode. YouTube will slam down the ban hammer 100%. But we are at the timestamp of 15 minutes. If you would like to match up with us, if you're further on in the episode, or just pause until you get to that point. I don't know.
Your Grace.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, bro, you better kneel, homie.
Rise, Lord Corlys.
Be welcome. May I offer you a chair?
Cousin!
I really like her character. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Are you well?
My guy has like no hand, no fingers.
I can think of no man more suited to be the hand of the king.
That is very kind of you to say, Lord Corlys. His Grace has honored me with the post.
Pity about Sir Otto.
Despite spending most of my days amidst the grandeur of the Red Keep, the halls of High Tide never fail to impress.
You flatter me, Your Grace. Though I do wish we could meet under happier pretenses.
How so?
Damon's wife, the Lady Rhea Royce, has passed.
A hunting mishap. She was thrown from her horse. Her neck and skull both crushed in the fall.
A most
Damn.
surprising end. Lady Rhea's skill as both rider and hunter were well known.
The gods are cruel.
Indeed. Lady Rhea
Even the hand was like, oh, he killed him. Oh, he killed him for sure.
good wife to me.
Sad thing that she and Damon had no heirs to succeed her. She stood to inherit Runestone.
Perhaps we can turn toward happier pursuits.
What did you have in mind, Your Grace?
I wish to propose a marriage between your son, Selena, and my daughter and heir, the Princess Rhaenyra. It's long past time our houses were united in blood. The last pillars of old Valyria.
You honor both me and my house, Your Grace. There are
But
certain details I would wish clarified before the Princess Rhaenys and I could accept this most generous proposal.
What details?
is bruh taller than him, or is he standing on the
We would
first
like to know
step?
how the succession
He's on
will
steps.
be handled.
Okay. Yeah, he's doing that on purpose. So bro will look up to him. Big power
Rhaenyra
movie.
is my heir. Upon my death, my throne and my titles will pass to her. She and Selena's firstborn child, regardless of gender, will inherit the Iron Throne from her.
Can I presume that, in keeping with Westerosi tradition, their children would take their father's name? That they would be born Valarians?
Oh.
You are not proposing the Targaryen dynasty end with my daughter, simply because she's a woman.
I only seek clarity, Your Grace.
My guy's about to die here.
I do not require a chair. Upon their birth, Selena and Rhaenyra's children shall take their father's name, Valarian, in keeping with our traditions. However, at such time when their firstborn ascends the Iron Throne, he or she will do so bearing the name Targaryen.
Oh.
Dragons will rule the Seven Kingdoms for the next 100 years, just as they did the last.
Bro, you can't deny that. That is a really good offer, bro.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good deal.
Equitable compromise.
Yeah, it is an
okay.
equitable compromise, my guy. What in the world?
I was like, that sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just...
They're born. It makes sense. They're born Valerian. Once they hit the throne, now they're King Targaryen. It makes hella sense. Or Queen Targaryen. You know what I mean? Whichever one they go with. Finally, we get to hear this man speak. God damn. I've been waiting for this guy forever.
I know this union is not what you would choose.
I hold nothing against your cousin.
No.
That's so wild.
Well,
That's so wild.
dare I say it is a matter of taste. I prefer roast duck to goose. I cannot say why.
She's saying I don't like black people?
It's not for a lack of trying. There are those who like goose very well.
I don't know. I was wondering the same thing because, I mean, he's the one that brought it up, but like, she kind of was like, is this like, I don't know.
Being struck up there will not change your
I was like, wait a
appetite.
minute. Wait a
Nor will
second.
it change mine.
Wait a damn minute.
And what do you propose?
That we perform our duty to our fathers and to the realm. And when it's done, each of us dines as we see fit.
Oh, shit. She's a bloody menace. She's a bloody
Look at-
menace.
He's like, oh shit.
Viserys is taken to bed while his ship is readied.
He's a menace. Everyone's
Perhaps I-
menaces.
Overextended myself? Pushed him too close to the edge?
My cousin chose to sail into this tempest, husband. It's undignified of the king to drag himself here and beg for Laenor's hand.
Where is Laenor?
He and Rhaenyra are walking the coast.
Good. Do they seem familiar?
They grew up together.
Oh, bruh. Good
Familiarity
God.
is not
The
an
word
issue.
familiar.
Jesus.
She's grown quite comely.
I don't know why that
My
got me.
God.
But that got me.
Familiarity is not an issue. They're cousins. They played together
will
as
outgrow it.
children.
There's no pleasure in the world like bedding a woman.
We are placing
Jesus
our
Christ.
No, my lord.
The lords of the realm bent the knee to Rhaenyra and swore obeisance to her.
That was before there was a true-born prince named Aegon Targaryen. Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. Knives will come out for her, her husband, and for their heirs.
Our house controls the realm's navy and half its dragons. Anyone fool enough to challenge Rhaenyra's claim will be crushed.
To what end, Corlys? Wealth, power, pride?
Justice.
Oh, it's already starting in Rift, bro.
Yeah.
By all rights, you should be queen of the Seven Kingdoms. You were robbed of the crown
I
by
never wore the crown. Because the realm would not have it so.
and I would remedy that small-minded error by any means necessary.
I myself have put the business behind me, Corlys.
I love their relationship.
I
Just
was
from
about to
this
say
interaction,
the
right?
same
I
damn
was like,
thing.
yo.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Now it comes.
Oh.
Your betrothed gives you leave.
Oh!
Is my guy?
Oh!
I don't know why I got that vibe.
I got the
I got
vibe,
that vibe
too. Look at that.
At the very
Oh,
beginning.
yeah, look at
Rhaenyra will
that.
be queen of the Seven Kingdoms, and you will be her king consort. Think of the tournament,
But the feast, the battles at sea.
will you wear your crown today, Rose?
You're a fool.
Oh shit, son.
You'll need a sworn protector.
Bro, so they both about to be smashing their side protector people? That is insane! That is insane, bro!
Yo, that's too funny, bro.
At least they ain't gotta worry about him having kids with nobody, you feel me? This is crazy.
Was this guy at the battle? I don't know if he was.
I don't think so. If he was, we didn't see him. We might be able to go back and see him.
He might have been at the table.
She has a paramour of her own.
Oh, that's very true.
Oh, he was like, she has a paramour of her own.
Bruh, I'm loving how they're making her out to be. Look at my guy. He's like, what the hell is this? She about to play him like a flute.
Did sleep for you as well this morning?
I needed to see you, Princess.
I confess I had a similar desire.
Ooh.
You have confided in me now and then. Over the years of our acquaintance, I feel. Forgive me. I know you a bit.
You know more than a bit.
Hey, yo.
I've heard you say so many times how you loathe the lot of your position, that you are to be married off at your father's whim with no thought given to the yearning of your own heart, and now the day comes. Selena is a good and decent man, but you did not choose him.
You chose me.
He was chosen for you.
It's true.
If there were another path, one that led to freedom.
What's happening right now?
He's like, just run away with me, bro. What? Is that really what he's
Before I
proposing?
came here, I was a knight in the Stormlands. I have deep knowledge of the port at Sunspear, where I've seen the ships of Essos setting sail with their holds full of oranges and cinnamon, and I've always wished to see where they went.
He is saying, run away with me.
You're asking for leave.
I'm asking you to come with me, away from all of this.
Is that what's gonna happen? Is she gonna run away and then come and then we get the time jump?
See the world together. We will be nameless and free.
Nah, she ain't doing it. Look at her.
To go where we like, to love as we like.
Yo, she's like,
yeah, Brad. That the look in her eye is for power. I'm not gonna lie.
You could marry me. A marriage for love, not for the crown.
Aww. He about to get his heart broken. What do you guys think? What's she gonna do? Let us know in the chat.
oh, is she gonna say anything, or is this gonna go black?
Will she go? Oh.
Oh God.
Or I will be. I may chafe at my duties. But do you think I would choose infamy in
No,
exchange
I am
for
not
a bushel
buffering
of
right now.
oranges and
Swear to
ships of
God.
the Shire?
What?
It
My
is my
freaking thing is
duty
buffering, bro.
to marry
No shot.
A nobleman from a great house, and Selena will make a fine husband.
I'm stuck at 27:34.
Oh my God.
But my
All right, yeah, I'm still at. I'm at
marriage.
27:34.
Is it playing or no?
It just started playing. I can press play now. But
All right, I'm at 28 minutes. Wait a second. I'm at.
all right, let me get to that point.
No. Just keep watching it. I'll go back to 20. I'm at 27:45. So
All right,
go
I'll
ahead.
I'll get right there.
Yeah. Just let me know when to press play.
All right. You're at 12 what?
27:45.
All right. I'm there.
Marry
Okay, so
a
one.
nobleman
I press play.
from a great house,
Press play. Okay, man.
and Selena will make a fine husband.
She's like, bruh,
But
I ain't
my,
going.
does not have to be the end. So, Kristen, Laenor and I have an understanding. I've gone to leave to pursue his own interests. And in turn, he's gone to be the same.
My guy is heartbroken. Oh my god.
He's like, whoa.
Oh my god, not your whore.
I want us to continue as we began with you as my small protector, my white knight.
I took an oath.
Damn, look at my guy.
As a knight of your king's guard. An oath of chastity. I've broken it. I've soiled my white cloak. It is the only thing I have to my fucking name.
Oh my goodness.
Dang.
I thought if we were married, I might be able to restore it.
The Iron Throne looms larger than me, larger than anyone in my family. Aegon the Conqueror united 7 kingdoms and put them on a path. So, Kristen.
Oh shit, son! I did not expect that from my guy, Sir Kristen. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't expect this at all.
They definitely threw a wrench in the spokes with that one, cause I thought he was about to be all for it. I thought he was going to be like, hey, we get to keep going, the city and the country and everybody get to be fine still. But my guy really believes in his oath and his beliefs and his knightdom, kinghoodness stuff. My guy about to fall out in the dirt. Yep. Oh, look at her!
Oh, damn.
So, Kristen, you've been summoned.
I left the princess just minutes ago.
Not the princess, sir. The queen.
Oh my god.
Oh no. What do you think's gonna happen here? I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea right now.
Do you think he'll tell the truth? There's no shot.
Hell yeah, he's gonna tell the truth. Especially from what we just saw. Bruh, what'd they do to make that baby cry like that? Not the door closed.
I fear I must question you on a delicate matter, Sir Kristen.
I am your servant as always, my queen.
I think he thinks that she knows, but she's gonna ask about her fucking Daemon, and he doesn't know that happened either. Oh my god, she's about to tell him that it was the night that she left. Oh my god, he's about to be heartbroken and crushed. He's gonna cry.
Oh no.
Yeah. If you guys are just now tuning in, we are at 31 minutes
You are a small
and
protector
50
and rightly
seconds.
loyal to her. The night of Daemon's return. There has been a rumor. Or rather, my father received an accounting of a lapse of morals that may have occurred between. It is, of course, unthinkable for me to question the virtue of the princess, whom I hold in highest regard.
Oh, and she still haven't said Daemon, so he just thinks it's
did,
himself.
however, wonder if I'm not unaware that in a flush of youth there may be errors made.
Oh, is she trying to see if
Which
it
is
was
in
actually her?
resolve.
Are those people having
Which is
sex
all
in that
rather
picture in the
lapses.
background?
Your grace.
Oh my god, that's like an orgy. Oh my goodness.
Yo. Wait, what'd he say?
He said it happened, Your
Sin
Grace.
you allude to. I have committed it.
She's like, oh, it was you.
At her instigation, it is true, but it is no excuse.
So I'm loving this. This is actually
My oath
really
has been
good.
broken. I have dishonored myself.
This is actually good for Rhaenyra.
I deserve no consideration.
Oh, look at her. She doesn't know what to do.
But if, as a clement queen, you are inclined to pity, I would ask only this. That rather than gelding me and having me tortured,
damn,
you would sentence me mercifully to death.
What? God damn. What?
There's no plot. Imagine he has him killed. No way.
We're 34 minutes in right now, Miguel.
Thank you for your honesty, Sir Kristen. You may go.
Bruh. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe the twists and turns that we are having right now. I can't believe that people are having full-blown sex on that picture in the background. That is blowing my mind right now. Like, there is penetration going on in that picture. Like, what? Jesus Christ.
If I may, Grand Maester, I took the liberty of preparing a...
Oh, shit.
Herbal poultice.
That guy looks like a zombie.
That will not be necessary.
God damn it, I was drinking water at that exact time.
I was...
Make sure you guys drop a like on the stream if you're enjoying this episode.
Like, he's at the moment, like, before he turns and then, like, attacks his best friend. Or, like, his wife. Going mid-kiss. Like, that's the vibe that I'm getting right now.
Not mid-kiss. It's crazy.
Look at his arm, bro.
No shot. Is the hand about
No
to kill
way.
him?
Oh, God.
Where's the queen?
I was given to understand that she is otherwise occupied, Your Grace.
Damn, what's up with this hand? Ah!
Will I be remembered as a good king, Lionel?
Your Grace?
What will they say of me when their histories are written? I have neither fought nor conquered, nor suffered any great defeat.
Some might call that good fortune.
It hardly makes a good song, does it? To be sung at feasts in 100 years.
Not
500.
Bro, I swear, there's another orgy poster.
You've carried King Johannes.
Bro,
in
they're
here, I'm pretty
everywhere,
sure.
bro. They're everywhere. Yeah, it's right there.
Right there. Right behind them. Yeah.
Better to live in peace than to have songs sung after you are dead.
Perhaps.
My guy Gecko said, gangrene is the hand that wears the crown. Bro, you're a menace.
Yep.
I often think that it's possible. I may have been forged a different man.
Many that are tested only wish to have been spared it.
Another lord might assure me that I would rise like Aegon the Conqueror given the chance.
Your Grace, that is
You're
your
right. You're right. As always. 'Tis perhaps best not to know.
Ain't no way he died just now.
Did he just die? Dragon riding.
Oh, shit. Have we seen these dragons before?
Oh, wait. I think one of them is Damon's.
I think Damon's dragon has wings on the front and the back.
Never mind. These are new.
Oh, are these the dragons of
I think
Rhaenyra's
it's
husband's dude? Oh, other people for the wedding, maybe.
King Viserys announces the start of the royal
Yep.
wedding celebrations. House Lannister, with their lord, Jason Lannister, Lord Paramount of the West, and Master of Casterly Rock.
Bro, I want to hire somebody like that just announces my intro before I go into somewhere. They just walk in, stand by the door, and as I walk in, Sensei Finito of the dojo proper.
Congratulations, Your Grace. You have made a fine match for the princess.
Thank you, Lord Jason. I could think of no better man than Selena.
Well, if this is only the welcome feast, I admit I cannot imagine what you might have planned for the wedding.
Oh, my daughter is the future queen. I wanted this to be a wedding for the histories.
Where is the queen? I had hoped to pay my respects.
I understand the queen is still readying herself for the celebrations.
This is why men wage war. Because a woman would never be ready for the battle in time.
Yo.
Your presence is always such a pleasure, Lord Jason.
Princess, Your Grace.
That dude is hilarious, and I don't know why, but he always
I feel
has
like he's
me
gonna
rolling.
die a horrible death.
Oh my god. Oh, my guy said back up.
Your Grace, Princess Rhaenyra, congratulations are in order.
We are
That's-
very honored to have you as a guest, Sir Gerald.
That's the
Sir Gerald.
Damien's wife's
Most
person.
distressed to hear of the Lady Rhea's tragic passing.
Oh.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Lady
Good
Rhaenyra
eye.
is a unique character. Her kind is not soon to be seen again.
If there is anything the Crown might do to aid House Royce or to
Oh damn.
Lord Corlys.
Now that's the damn entrance, my guy.
Lord of the Tides, Master of Driftmark, and his lady wife, Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, and their son and heir, Selena Velaryon, the future king consort.
So my question is, does he automatically become king of that, and she automatically becomes queen of the other one if their parents die? You know what I mean?
Don't.
Like, he's
No.
the heir to that throne, and she's the heir to that throne. So do they both automatically reign over their separate things at the time?
Well, he'll
needed?
be king consort.
What does that mean?
It's not the same as just being king.
Oh.
The queen is the queen. Like she'll be the one in charge.
I
but
got
he's the
you.
king consort. Yeah.
I got you. The vibes.
My betrothed.
Oh, my guy's a little. Hey, I ain't even got nothing to say. Look, bro's about to lose his mind.
I wonder when Damon's gonna pop through.
That man is mad zesty. I ain't even gonna lie to you, though. Here he is!
Oh, there he
The
is!
man, the menace, the legend!
Oh.
He's gonna say some wild shit and walk
Oh,
out.
yeah, he's about
I already smashed, and then just turn around and we'll leave.
No, he's dead. I was about to say that, bro. In front of everyone.
Oh, they brought him a chair. The menace. Viserys never knows what to do with his brother.
As we join together in celebration, tonight is only its beginning. We honor the crown's oldest and fiercest ally, House Velaryon. Reaching back to the days of old Valyria and the age of dragons. With House Targaryen and
No shot.
Wait.
Oh, did she pull up in green? Oh, shit! Oh, she came through stunting on him.
The king will not be happy, right in the midst of his speech.
She did that shit on purpose. She came through rocking her family's guard, bruh.
On the high tower. Do you know what color it glows when Old Town calls its banners to war?
Green.
Congratulations, stepdaughter. What a blessing this is for you.
You can cut that tension with a knife.
Well, the joining of the two houses, Your Grace.
yes. With House Targaryen and House Velaryon united, I hope to herald in a second age of dragons in Westeros. And after tonight's small affair, 7 days of tournament and feasting.
Ooh. Eating food and people dying.
At the end of it all, a royal wedding between my daughter, my heir, your future queen.
Bruh, look at him.
And Selena Velaryon, the heir to Driftmark.
Oh my god. If just one person said something, it could just derail everything. And there's so many of those people that know something.
Bro, I'm so scared. I don't know what's gonna happen.
For real, the vibes are crazy right now. I'm loving the douchey rocking with the gems in it though, the rubies blanging, and the updo. Look at everybody's jealous, everybody's furious. Oh, there Damon go.
I was never.
Oh, go, there you go.
It's not much different to combat.
I shall hope for a different outcome.
My guy's about to cry, bro. Is that how he's gonna be from here on out?
Yo, he betrayed her though, bro. He hella sold. He sold, bro. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
He did sell. For
He's
no
hella
reason.
sold. Oh my god. My guy could have had a. He opened a whole flea market on him by himself.
My man said he opened a flea market.
And he sold out. I'll tell you what.
You're a fool, bro. That was a damn good one.
Yo.
It took me like 3 seconds to even figure out what you said. I was like, what? He opened a flea market. Oh, because he's selling shit. Ah!
Oh, damn. Even the look at, they're all like, what the f? Oh. Is she going to stand?
Your Grace,
We thank you for coming, Uncle.
I worried that, given leave of your father's shadow, you might wither in King's Landing's sun. But you stood tall. Know that Old Town stands with you.
Bruh. Whew. I can't wait for the time jump just to see how everything, what it turns into.
I don't know
bro.
where this
like,
is gonna go.
For real.
Oh my god. Yo, someone's gonna say something. That's what it looks like, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh,
shit.
They're made to answer for their crimes. Even Targaryens.
Who are you?
Sir Gerald Royce of Runestone.
And?
He's gonna be like, I challenge you to a duel, to the death.
I am cousin to your late lady wife.
Oh.
Terrible thing. I'm positively bereft. Such a tragic accident.
You know better than anyone. It was no accident.
Are you confessing some guilt, Sir Gerald?
I am making an accusation.
Oh, damn. The head of the kid's like, oh, shit.
Even old bronze cunts like you. The truth is, I'm glad you've come. I wish to speak to you about my inheritance.
What inheritance?
Lady Rhea and I had no heirs. As her husband, whatever she was due, now passes to me. She stood to inherit all of Runestone. Did she not?
Damn! My God!
This wedding, I plan to fly to the area and petition Lady Jane myself. Perhaps I'll see you there, Sir Gerald.
Yo, can we get some ones in the chat if you think that this man is a menace? Because
this guy, this guy
has no.
He was not phased.
Oh my God! Everyone knows this man did something.
Look at King Viserys is like,
you son of a
what did
bitch.
you do?
Exactly. Oh shit!
Look at that smirk, bro.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh my God, something is about to happen here.
Oh no! Oh my God, he's definitely about to.
No, is he about to dance
He's
with her?
definitely
no.
about to.
No, no.
Issues will be raised.
Oh damn.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody ever told you you're nearly as pretty
Oh
as
shit.
Not nearly as pretty as your brother.
I'm sorry to hear about your lady wife.
Don't be, I wasn't. My lady was never very kind to me.
I know who it is. The handsome paramour.
Oh.
Sir Kristen Cole.
Our sworn protector.
Look at him. The man is fully construct.
Targaryen.
Yo.
A dashing knight and a dragon rider. You appear to be every young maiden's dream.
That's only because you don't know me yet.
I believe Sir Kristen has bloodied that white cloak of his with your bride's maidenhair.
Keep your voice down.
Perhaps that is something we might remedy.
Yo.
Damn, that was crazy.
This is a good thing. She knows your secret. And now you know hers.
How great of an episode is this, though? Like, what?
Yo. I'm like super anxious right now because something
Me
is gonna go
too.
terribly wrong.
That's what
There's
I'm
no shot. It's just gonna be everyone having a good old time, right? There's no shot.
Someone's getting
something's
murdered.
gonna happen.
Is that the boyfriend?
Match, don't they?
princess and Sir Lionel. Sir Joffrey Longworth. The Knight of Kisses, they call me, though I don't know why.
I'm on watch. What's your business?
You don't know me, Sir Kristen. No, but we are both deeply invested in this union.
Oh.
If you have something to say, Sir Joffrey, speak it.
Sir Lionel is quite dear to me. As I know, the princess is to you. And we should swear to each other to guard them and their secrets.
Oh!
Okay, okay.
And so will we all.
I love the level of politics and just everything that we're getting right now. Like, it's...
Helping us to him. My guy already dropped the ball.
He's like, oops.
He sold out MGM Grand in Las Vegas. My guy.
Big facts.
Yo.
They're getting jiggy with it. Oh shit.
Ah, damn, they know. There's no
That's
way.
what sucks when you got people just staring at you. It's real easy.
Ah, shit.
Itin de Mario sut vetila meri isa ruban. Seba una darius. Kesi undu ila elastor.
Oh.
Kesi dintok stor un aledra aderior isa. Silavo se zandumi wixa. Nuko kepo misiri robakas.
What?
Ristorot unumakas. Siempre siris ohis.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. What?
She is a savage. Oh, what's happening?
What just happened? Oh my god, did Damon get attacked by bruh?
Oh. Oh!
Wait, is Sir Kristen getting him?
Oh! What the hell is happening?
Oh no! Oh, it's Sir Kristen's man.
Yeah, Sir Kristen
But
is.
why?
About to,
What just happened?
Sir Kristen's losing his shit. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh! Oh my
guy's gonna
god!
die. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Bro's about to die. He's about to get his head chopped off or something. Oh my god! Oh
my god! Why did no one stop my guy? Oh.
source of life and love.
Oh my God, bro.
Tonight in thanks and praise to join two souls as one.
Are they getting buried right now? He's about to go out like
It
a
looks like it.
samurai.
Is he about? Yeah, he's probably. Or do you think they're gonna come out and try and fight him? He's gonna fight to the death.
Nah,
Nah,
he's
he's
going
gonna
out
kill
like a
himself.
samurai, bro. I'm telling you.
Damn, bro. Oh.
Hear now their vows.
Time yours. And you're mine. Whatever may come.
I am yours and you're mine. Whatever may come.
Here
He might have. It might have been better that he did that.
I proclaim
Yeah, they're probably going to be even closer now.
Lenore of House Velaryon, Rhaenyra of House Targaryen, to be man and wife.
Told you my guy's about to go out like a samurai.
Oh, he was such a cool character. No, I loved Sir Kristen. Oh my gosh.
Now and forever.
Sir Kristen.
No shot she about to stop this man. I mean, I know that sounds bad, but, like, come on, bruh. My guy is a menace, yo. And not Pops dying at the same time. Oh, my God.
Yo, what?
This is too much. This is too much. Not the Reds drinking the... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Don't tell me that's how it ends. No freaking... Oh, my God. Holy shit. This show... Yo...
I am so emotionally distraught right now, bro.
Oh my goodness. You guys have to let us know your thoughts on this episode of House of the Dragon. Oh my God. Bruh. Bro, what in the hell?
Damn.
I don't even know how to feel, bro. Yeah. I don't even know how to feel. I am at a loss. All right, here we go with next week's episode and a little bit about this one, right? HBO stands for home box office? What?
The latest developments in the Stepstones, my lords.
Where, I wonder, is our prince?
Oh, he's alive.
Oh, he's still alive?
And he has since left the region undefended.
Oh my God.
Left it undefended. My queen.
Yo.
But a weakness. Through them, you imagine you will persist.
Oh my God.
You will be our king.
Uh-oh.
We are the blood of old Valyria.
But for them, you surrender what you should not. A father compromised by the acts of a son.
Oh.
To have one child like that is a mistake. To have three is an insult.
People have eyes. The consequences of an allegation like the one you twirled would be dire.
Dracarys!
Oh, shit. It's about to get crazy. Yo, son.
Bro, I don't think we're ready, bro. We're not.
Go right in the end.
It's crazy how each one of these episodes feel like a season of the show in
She wants to
itself.
make it as convenient for herself as possible.
Otto doesn't mince his words. The only outcome is death.
Oh my goodness. What a great episode, you guys. Leave your thoughts below in the comment chat section. Let us know how you guys are feeling. Holy crap.
Kill her. There was this line in the book that always fascinated me. Daemon's wife, the Lady Rhea Royce of Runestone, fell off her horse and her skull was crushed in the fall. And I read that and I was like, that's such a weird detail to include with no context around it. So I stared at it and I was like, well, Daemon obviously went home and murdered his wife. And
Oh,
we made a whole little short film story about it. We like this idea that she was actually a tough woman, no nonsense, who wasn't as Daemon described her, but probably just somebody that just didn't really like Daemon.
She saw him for who he truly was.
We never know whether Daemon went there to kill his wife or not. And that's what Matt plays so interestingly. You never know what's going on in Daemon's head. Yet you
never know
when
what
he
the hell
makes
Daemon's doing.
split-second decisions and goes for something.
I think he just takes advantage of an opportunity. He's about to walk away at the end, and then she throws the final insult his way, and then he finishes it off.
Damn.
Viserys has decided he's just got to marry Rhaenyra off.
Dare I say it is a matter of taste? I prefer roast duck to goose. I cannot say why.
They're trying to see if they can get along.
Oh, so she knew that he wasn't.
It's the ultimatum, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what she
But
was saying
it's
from the
also
jump, was that she
just
knew he was a
very
homosexual.
clear that they're both at peace
Dang.
with their sexual desires.
It's a very
And that's
modern
why
conversation
his
set
boyfriend
in
said,
medieval subtext.
she
They're
knows your
essentially
secret
agreeing to
and
have
now
no
we know
relationship.
hers.
Their fathers have both insisted upon this marriage pact. It's not either of their choice, but they decide to do their duty to their own family.
I think they are like really forward thinking as opposed to their parents who are like stuck in the past and old fashioned ways.
The time is coming, Alicent. Either you prepare Aegon to rule, or you cleave to Rhaenyra and pray for her mercy.
Alicent says goodbye to Otto. It's a lot for her to try and process. I think because it's a conversation that she wasn't expecting, and I don't think she sees this side of her father often. These characters really struggle to get vulnerable, and yet in this moment, there's desperation there.
I think he wants to say, I love you, and I'm scared for you. But those words aren't in this world's vocabulary.
As much as she doesn't want him to leave, at this point she trusts Viserys' word, and she trusts Rhaenyra's word more than anything else. That duty part of her mind is saying, this is the right thing, you know, this is what needs to happen.
When Otto leaves, she's ultimately completely alone, and that's when she has to dig deep and find out what she's truly made of.
This episode is her coming out. Otto challenges her. Who are you going to be with me not here to guide your way?
On the very same night your father was dismissed, the Grand Maester delivered a tea to the princess's chambers.
Tea?
Yes.
Sometimes that's what it takes, anger and betrayal, and then people rise out of the ashes of that and know who they are.
Alicent, I think, snaps. She realizes she's been lied to by Rhaenyra and decides to make a statement about where her allegiances are.
Alicent doesn't like to be observed. She is the observer, but she comes in and she holds the room. For once, she looks like the queen.
Rebellious, strong, powerful, dressed in green, owning it for the first time in her life.
I'd like to see how many people pick up on the colour green and its meaning. Even though we explain it, I think it's also quite a subtle statement that's being made.
The beacon on the high tower. Do you know what colour it glows when Old Town calls its banners to war?
Green.
She doesn't need to come in and shout and scream at Rhaenyra. Because of the dress that she's wearing, that says enough. She is a high tower through and through. She's representing her father. This is her saying, screw all of you. I know the truth and I know where I stand.
Congratulations, stepdaughter.
Yeah, that stepdaughter line was.
This is for you.
The
It
fun
was
of that
like,
sequence
yes, sir.
is playing on the audience's expectations of a Game of Thrones wedding and knowing that these things tend not to go well. From the very first frame of that wedding, setting up all the dynamics
don't.
going on in that room, really paying off all of the things we've been building to at this halfway point in the season. And you just don't know where the explosion is
Bro,
going to
they
come
did
from,
that
and then it comes
so
from the
well.
most unexpected place when Kristen Cole finally just snaps.
It's a scene of chaos and anger unleashed. All the people at the top table who have been trying to control their kids and manipulate them. This is the result of that.
Poor Viserys. So many times in the show, you see he has these grand plans, you know, his tournament, his hunt, and they just don't come to fruition the way that he wants them to. So at the end of this, the thing that was supposed to be a grand affair in the beginning of a long lead up to a great royal wedding, he throws a shotgun wedding at the end just to get it done. He quietly forces the Septon to marry them, with poor Laenor bereft over the loss of his lover.
I am yours, and you're mine. Whatever may come.
Woo! One hell of an episode, everyone. Holy shit. I do not think any of us were ready, prepared, or mentally in the correct place for any of the things that just happened, that we just witnessed. My guy's face was a hunk of meat at the end. Just like, oh my God. Whoa. Whoa. Holy shit. That was one hell of an episode. Man, that was one hell of an episode. I don't think any of us could have predicted could have predicted how bad everything was truly going to go.
You know, when the wedding started, right? You know, and they're letting people in, you know, we're still getting the trash talk with the Lannisters, you know, and all of a sudden, you know, Daemon comes through. Or no, I think it was the Sea Serpent folk came through, and you can tell the relationship between the groom and his lover. You know, you see the tension there, and then all of a sudden you see Daemon coming through, and then all of a sudden you see look at Sir Chris, and he's not having it, and like the way the episode like maneuvered throughout the hall of all those different groups of people, and like setting up drama between Daemon and like his wife's his dead wife's cousin, and then like Sir Kristen and the other night we're just going at it, yo. The tension that they built this episode is unlike anything I think we've seen before. And then the Queen coming through, like yelling out fighting words just through clothes, like, yo, incredible.
Yeah, bro. And that, I don't think any of us, I just don't think we were ready, bro, for Sir Kristen to really take the stance that he did early on in the episode, and then for it to actually be causing him that much pain and leaving him that distraught to where he just lashes out on the one person he knows will hurt the other person. You know what I mean? It's like no one really deserved to die in that manner, in that way. I thought if anyone was gonna pop off, it was gonna be my guy Daemon, and they played on that. They played on expecting us to think that it was gonna be Daemon that does something.
Nah, he turned that shit around quick. He was like,
I even thought Sir Kristen was fighting Daemon. Like that's what I thought was happening at first, was that he saw what was going on, and then he went over there to help her and started like whooping on Daemon. No, it wasn't that. Like. Where did he even come? Where did the other guy even come from to start getting his ass whooped like that? Like that was just, that was insane. And he did it just to hurt Leonor, I believe his name is. Like
so.
He only did it to hurt him, even though Leonor doesn't even want to be in this predicament that he's in. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be in these predicaments that they're in, and it has led to a very bad situation, like to the max.
Yeah,
I would. Bruh.
Looking at the teaser, it seems like that last moment we got where the Queen saves Sir Kristen from killing himself, basically. I think for that moment, it was a moment where she realized it wasn't the Queen necessarily sleeping with someone just for the sake of sleeping with someone. She actually knew that he actually had a connection with her, potentially. And that's why I think she's still around, or everything's the way it is. When we saw the trailer for next episode, because I was kind of shocked that they were all at the table, And I think she had a realization at that moment. She was like, "Oh, okay, so this wasn't just for fun. Like, there's actually some feelings here that are very real." And I don't think she understood that at first, but now I think she does. At least next, but I don't know where that's gonna go.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see what's going on all the way with Alicent, because it seems like she's the only one that doesn't really know the full story. Alicent is kind of like us, the viewers, right? She's kind of watching everything just go on around her, but she doesn't get the extra that we get as the viewers of knowing what's going on in certain people's heads. She's just on the outside looking in of all these situations. And this episode is the first time that we see her finally not be kind of quote unquote ditzy about what's happening around her and just being able to be easily manipulated. What's the word? She's very gullible in a way. She's been very gullible in every episode before this one, and the fact of how she's been presenting herself, the way that she just believes everyone, does whatever her father say, Rhaenyra says, the king says. She hasn't really stood up for herself or for any as much as she stood up for other people. But this episode was her breaking out story. Like, this is the breakout song for her. Like, and the way that Rhaenyra, I believe, shined in the last episode, maybe, she shined in this episode. And that's something that I know we talked about very early on, was that this show seems like it's going to give everyone their due. Like, it's going to give everyone their praise. There's not going to be one character that really outshines too much, other than Daemon, of course. But he outshines because of the type of character that he is. But still, every other character shines in the way that they're supposed to. And I think this episode really brought it all together. Even bringing up Leonor's sister that we saw as a child the last time we saw her is now like an adult. Not an adult, but I think they're all adults at least. They're at least almost adult age, young adults for sure. And we see that she even is now kind of understanding what's going on with politics and all of the kind of the way that we've seen Rhaenyra grown. We haven't seen her grown, but she's at that same type of place that Rhaenyra is at. You know what I mean?
It was her and Daemon married in the next episode. Low key in that trailer.
Oh, I don't think I saw that. But
yeah,
that
they were sitting together
crazy.
and like they were like out of fire. So I think they're married. But I think they might be married. In the
Yes. Yeah, you're right. And I think one of those kids that we saw might have been theirs potentially as well, because I know exactly what you're talking about. And then I saw a kid, and I was like, wait a minute, because one of those kids was obviously Alicent's kid, and then another kid had like white hair, like, and he looked like a pureblood, basically. I don't know what else to say. So that was probably their child. Man, what a banger of an episode. Let's get into some of these comments, okay? The Reading Tree says, if he had any honor, he would have shut up. He's doing this purposely. Alicent is nosy and manipulative. Jesus. But she was being very nosy. I'm not going to lie. She was, and she wasn't necessarily, I think it was really awesome how he didn't know what was going on at all. If she would have said something about Daemon, 100% he would have attacked Daemon at the wedding. Like 100%. That would have been where his anger would have went to. And that's what I thought was going to happen. I was like, oh yeah, I was ready for it. Gain Green is the hand that wears the crown. You're still wild for that, Gecko. Johnny Wingate says, bro, that's crazy. Mike Jones says, who is the guy the hand sent to get the princess during the fight? Who is that guy?
That might have been his brother. Or someone related to him, potentially.
Oh, I think it is his brother. I think you're right. I think it is his brother.
The one that was talking to the queen earlier
at the hunt.
The brother, and there's another dude that is related to him, I think. And I think that's the guy that he sent to grab the queen. But like, it felt weird that moment, because it felt like that was like him kind of doing something secretive, but it wasn't that at all.
They definitely had a brother like vibe to where he knew he didn't have to say anything. He was like, "Bro, go get the queen or go get Rhaenyra," and he was like, "All right, I got you." You know what I mean? That was definitely insane, though. I don't think anyone was ready. Anyone have a site I can watch it on, because it's not on Soap Today for me? No, I'm sorry. I do not.
Sorry, bro.
We do not, sir.
Sorry.
Philip says, I'll die for Alicent Hightower. She is my Cersei for this series. Long live the queen. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, there's no, I don't know,
She's
bro.
really
I feel
good.
like maybe I don't think she can get to Cersei levels. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know. Cersei's just different. Uh, but I understand what you mean, bro. I understand what you mean.
We
I
haven't
actually
seen her
really
as an
enjoyed-
adult though. I'm just saying.
I was like,
we still got
I
more
really
to
like
see.
her character. I like what she's brought to the show. I think this episode in particular, she brought a level of tension that we haven't had throughout the show yet. And with everything going on and all of it colliding in one episode, that's what happened today.
Yeah.
And I'm just shook. I'm shook to my core right now. The music was incredible. The vibes that we got the entire episode was great.
Yes.
Viserys, his declining health has been
apparent.
I think way worse than what we think, than what we thought. I think we knew it was bad, but I don't think we.
I don't think we knew
to
my guy
see
was about
that
to be
bad.
bleeding about his nose and stuff. And in the next episode, it looks like my guy
He's
goes
still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive, but it seems like he is going downhill
Yeah, he's
fast.
gonna go.
He had sores on his head. My guy was starting to look like Emperor Palpatine. I ain't gonna lie to you. So it's gonna be really interesting to see where we go to from this place, because right now we're at not only a turning point, because we're not going to get to see really what happens next, because we're doing this little time jump, you know what I mean? So it's possible that, you know, there might be a little bit of peace after this for a little while because of the marriage and all that, you know, and then King Viserys is still alive. It seems like he's even older, not just sicker. He's also old, you know what I mean? So and then also when we see the table, it looked like the queen was sitting at the table now. It looked like, you know, Rhaenyra was now sitting at the table as well as the other people. So we're about to get real spicy with whatever happens
And then on top
next.
of that, they were talking about the freaking free folk again causing trouble because it looks like Daemon abandoned Dragonstone to go to where with the queen, with the other queen, I think, or back to
wait, what?
the Vale.
They did?
Yeah,
What did they
that's
say
what they were
about that?
talking about. They were saying that the I don't, not the crab folk, but I can't remember the name, but the people that were holding the crab with the crab people, basically, or the crab dude. Those people, they're at it again, because there's not anyone there to stop them from taking over and doing their thing over again.
Oh man,
That's
I
what they
didn't
were
hear
talking
that
about
at
at
all.
the table. Yeah, and then like that's when the queen
I
was like,
thought they
"There's
were
no one
talk-
left.
Wait.
There's no one left to defend." And then
I thought they were talking
Rhaenyra
about
was
because
like,
homegirl died. Damon's wife. I thought they were talking
no.
about that place.
No, I think Daemon left to go there with the other, with the Sea Snake's daughter when they marry potentially, and he abandoned it altogether. So the free folk took over again and are causing trouble in the area yet again.
I
think, and
I
then
don't know what I was doing. I didn't hear any of that.
and then Rhaenyra was like, "We know, we're both unprotected." Like that's the term that she had talked. So I was like, so now I'm like, damn, what the hell happened? Like, why? There's just no. I don't know. I'm just shook. So I think we're going to see a drastic change in leadership. The state of the government of the the kingdom is in peril. The next
bro.
episode. So
I'm definitely gonna have to go back and watch it because I don't know what you're. I am at a loss.
I swear to God,
I have
I'm
no
telling
idea. I believe you, but I just got to see it for myself because I don't know what's going on. That's insane. I'm really interested in Damon's wife and the place that she's at because they were definitely talking about that place and how now that she's not there, things are probably gonna be different. And then Damon was also talking about how he's, you know, it's mine since we didn't have any children. Everything comes to me. It doesn't go to anyone else. It comes to me as, you know, her husband. And then obviously we're gonna see him and homegirl come together as well. So my guy Damon is starting to have a little bit of pull at a couple of places, it sounds like, if it does go the way that he wants it to go. I think this episode did a lot to set up to where when the next time we see all of these characters, it's believable for the time jump. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, where we left off, this makes sense as to where we're picking up. And that's one of the biggest things that I'm really excited about. I see that it's not as big a time jump as I think we expected. It seems like they're not super older. They're just now like in their 30s. Like I thought it was going to be like, I don't know what I saw, but from I think from the trailer, the first trailer that we saw, I don't think I knew it was going to be another small time jump. I think we're
there's
just
another
continuously time jumping throughout the rest of the show, basically.
I think there's another big time jump potentially where they're a lot older.
Yeah.
Because of some of the stills that we've gotten. I
Mhm.
think one of them was Rhaenyra as an old lady, as an older person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like
Potentially.
we're gonna see time jumps of many. Like we're basically getting time jumps for her being a child to her being an old, like being old, and really seeing the House of Targaryen and the Dance of Dragons all kind of can like happen and stop.
I wonder if there's going to be a point where like we actually see her learn how to fight, with swords and whatnot. And obviously she knows how to like be on a dragon and whatnot. But I wonder if she's going to pull um, an Arya Stark potentially. I don't know. I was kind of hoping for that, but it doesn't look like that we're going that route for now. Um, but I don't know. I'm very excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see how they're going to handle this big transition yet again. Up to this point, they've done it really well. So hopefully, they can do it again and us not be completely confused. You know?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't been completely confused yet, so it seems to,
Yeah. So
you know,
they're doing something right.
yeah, it seems like we're gonna be in a good place for this episode, yo. Like, I think we're gonna be in a real good place for next week's episode. I loved this, man. I really loved this episode. It was so great. Once again, no violence, nothing going on like that, but still a crazy level of tension to where you're like, oh, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? You know?
Yeah.
We definitely thought the king died at one moment when he was just laying there, and then it transitioned
Honestly,
to the clouds in the skies. I was like, oh,
I wish
shit.
they didn't show him in the trailer for next week. I'll be honest. I would have much rather been surprised about him being alive still. I'm like, yo, what? My guy's still alive? Yo,
Yeah.
he's standing the test of time right now. That's probably my only gripe. Obviously, that's just because we ended up watching it, but
yeah,
hopefully, I'm pretty sure he's dead after next episode. There's no way he's gonna be alive, right?
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
what
way
I'm
he could
thinking.
deteriorate even more. He's gonna look like a hardcore Palpatine.
Facts.
Like yo, he's gonna.
I mean,
legit
that's
look like
low-key
Palpatine
how
by the time he
King
dies.
Jaehaerys was looking when he was about to go out. My guy was old.
But I love Mary Sue's comment. Right here.
Mary Sue says, woohoo, just finished. There was a saying in Game of Thrones, every time a Targaryen is born, flip a coin to see if they're insane. I want to see more evidence of that.
Yes, and the reason I appreciate that comment is because at this point, you know, it's been known that Targaryens sleep with one another, and because of the inbreeding, the minds of the children that are being born start to deteriorate over time. You know, and that's part of the reason why that quote is there, and I really appreciated that.
I wonder if
that
that's
thought.
why
And so,
King Viserys has the issue that he has with his
Probably.
body and everything is because of the inbreeding and whatnot.
probably.
Yeah, 'cause-
I wouldn't be too.
yeah.
I don't
that's
think we'd be too
wild.
far off if we said that's the case, man.
I agree completely. Let us know how you guys felt about this episode all the way. Like I am interested. We're very interested in knowing how you guys were feeling. And if you liked it, if you didn't like it, your favorite parts, the parts that you wish you saw that we didn't see, all of it. I can't believe we saw Leonor's boyfriend's face, just a pile of meat right there. That was insane. My guy must have been punching the shit out of him.
He also had.
He has
gloves
like
of,
I was about to
like,
say that
with
he also
spikes
has
and
his
stuff on
whole
him.
thing. So he was really just murdering that man's face, quite literally. I can't believe that they had the little wedding immediately like that. How'd you feel about that? Having the wedding just so fast.
You know, I think the little spiel at the end of the episode in the credits, I think said it perfectly. You know, up to this point, you know, everything major that King Viserys like really kind of planned out, hasn't really worked out. Something terrible has gone wrong, either because of either because his wife died, Daemon's been tripping, you know, the Hand's been tripping, like his daughter, you know, so he hasn't really had a chance to like, and like he said, like what will the songs be when I die? You know, what will they say about me in the history book? And I think this was one of those instances where like, man, I'm just gonna give up. You know, I don't know why I bother doing these big events. Let's just get it over with, in secret or in private. You know, and then be done with it. because I think he knew that if he tried again, I'm like, shit, I'll probably die. Like, I don't know, like, you know, like,
Shit, I'll probably
so
die. It's
I'll
crazy.
probably die this time if I try and redo this tomorrow. So, you know, I'm not surprised he did that. But man,
yeah, bro, I'm not surprised either. I think this was definitely a banger of an episode. Political stuff was at an all-time high as well, as we said, with like Alicent coming in and really making that stance that she's the High Tower. And then the guy even saying, "Do you know what light it shines when the old town is, you know, announcing that they're going to war? It shines green." So this is definitely a decision on her to kind of wage war within the castle on the things that's going on, waging war against Rhaenyra, waging war against Viserys with the lies that they've been telling her up until this point and whatnot. And I cannot wait to see what that war ends up becoming, because I know it's about to get spicy in the kitchen, because it's already been spicy right now.
Yeah.
Mary Sue says, I wonder when they made the decision to recast after the time jump, and if they'd make that decision today. We're getting 10 out of 10 performances. That's the biggest thing that I'm really nervous about, is that with this time jump, we go into actors that aren't as great as fulfilling the role of Rhaenyra. Like, I don't know if
it's gonna be new to us,
because Rhaenyra is, everyone's killing it, but Rhaenyra and like all of them being able to play all of these roles of being like from playing at the age of like 15 to being the age of maybe 17 or 18 to now being like 20 in that age range, and you can actually tell that they're actually getting older and they're not the same age, and things are going on. I really like it, man, and I'm super pumped to see what they're going to be doing, but I am highly nervous. It seemed like Rhaenyra turned into more of a badass in that prequel, in that trailer that we saw. It looked like she had like a sword and was like just got back from battle almost, or ready to go to battle. So it's going to be really interesting to see, because obviously now that she's heir and princess and all this stuff, they're going to expect her to do a little bit of stuff, I think. And I think she's also going to expect a lot from herself. Just because of the type of person that she is. So she's going to want to help out and want to go to the forefront of battle and whatnot, like we've seen her do in the previous episodes. Even if it was just with her uncle Daemon, she was still there and ready to fight. Even helped out with having them go and help out Daemon, which actually caused him to win the war, the little mini civil war that was going on there in the first place. So the free folk, old town, all these different places and people are getting introduced, and we're getting more and more knowledge about them and their political standpoints and how they feel about the heirs to the throne and what should happen, what shouldn't happen. So we're just getting to that place to where it's about to get spicy. So next week, I hope we get to see some action next week, because this was 2 weeks in a row that we did go without seeing too much of anything. And I think it's okay. I think that's okay. I don't have a problem with it. But next week's episode, I do want to see some fighting go down, and I think that we will as well.
Yeah.
Especially if like what you were talking about when it comes to you know, the other crab people, if like they're tripping again or whatever. So we could definitely see another mini civil war or whatever pop out over there.
The rebellion.
And maybe even Daemon be tripping. I would really like that.
Yeah, well, I think next week's episode will definitely kind of show where everyone's at in terms of teamwork. You know, are they all kind of on the same page, or are they all kind of just like on their own, doing their own thing? You know, and so I think that's gonna be another interesting point that we'll kind of see as episode 6 plays out. But how would you start to rate this, man, on the Marvel scale? How, like, what do you think?
I would give this one a high 9. Like, I don't know if I could give it a 10. I don't know why. I kind of want to give it a 10. Let me think.
I'm kind of thinking it's a 10, honestly. Like, the feelings that it made me feel, the emotions
that's
I
what
felt,
I was just thinking about,
tension,
the anxiety,
the tension that it built, the anxiety that the episode built, in non-action sequences, and then like with the music and like the conversations that we had from several different people, whether that was Sir Kristen, Rhaenyra, her groom, and like his lover, and then like everything just kind of played out pretty well. I think when like even when the king and the Sea Snake met up once again after everything had happened. I think that was a pretty cool moment. And his declining health, getting progressively worse throughout this entire episode. It was just a sea of stress and anxiety that I don't think any of us were prepared for.
No, I agree with that, bro. I agree with that. I think it is a 10. I don't know why something's wanting me to say like a 9.8, but I think you're right. I think it is a 10 because the music was beautiful. The dialogue that they had with each
Actors
other
were great.
was amazing. Yeah, the acting in this episode, of course, it hit. And I'll say it was even. I'll say that this might be the best acting that we've seen from every single one of these actors yet in this episode. Even Sir Kristen freaking shined so bright in this episode. It was crazy. And I think, and honestly, even the things that they did with Sir Kristen, I liked it so much because I think for a lot of people, even us, we take for granted like men's mental health. Like for real. And I'm not trying to like go deep into that, but like my guy was really having issues with what was going on and no one cared. Like not even the queen cared after she found out what happened. She didn't really care. And I feel like now she does though after he popped off and went crazy and because she pulls up at the end, but it really showed like everybody just Rhaenyra definitely expected for him to just go along and be fine with it. And so did we. Like, we didn't expect for him not to be okay with it at all. But he was like, no, I went against my oath. I went against everything that I stand for. The only thing that meant something to me, I gave it up for you. And now you aren't willing to do that same thing for me. Period. Like, that was the end of the discussion for him. You know what I mean? I'll give up my knightlyhood, which is all that matters to me, if you will give up your queenlyhood, which is apparently all that matters to you. But we saw Rhaenyra take the stance, and whatever the case may be, continue. But still, it was a crazy. It wasn't even crazy. It was just really unexpected for them to take that type of light and shine it towards Sir Kristen and take him that direction with his character. I just did not expect it. And for that alone, I will give this a 10. Like, for sure, I will give this a 10 for Sir Kristen alone. Because every single thing that he said, the way that he was feeling, it hit different, man. Because they don't usually do stuff like that, in shows or movies or whatever. It's just like it's like, oh yeah, bruh, he's gonna be fine with being the side piece. But he was like, so you want me to be your common whore? I was like, oh shit, wait a minute, that's true. She does want you to just be her side piece, and while she still does what she does with her king and have kids with him, obviously, because that's what they have to do. Yeah, bro, I really loved it. And then I even loved Sir Leonor and the way that he shined. Like, even like him in his relationship with his boyfriend. Like, you could tell that they really loved and cared about each other from the first time we meet them. They're already established. It's already going on. They already have a deep relationship. And bruh's like, hey, we get to still do what we doing. Like, his boyfriend was like, yo, we still gonna do what we doing, and the kingdom gets to have what they need. Awesome. Awesome. Let's keep this going. And I don't even think he was trying to be disrespectful to Sir Kristen by any means. He was like, we need to protect them with our lives so the kingdom continues to flourish. And bruh was like, hell no. Like, hell no. I'm not doing none of that. And I'm really interested to see where he's going to be in this time jump and what's going to be going on with him. Maybe he's like building the secret guard or something for the queen. So when she knows that something's going to pop off, they can, handle it accordingly or whatever. I'm super hyped. This episode was pretty amazing. Mary Sue says, maybe the changed actresses is for someone with more chemistry with Daemon for spicy reasons. Ooh, maybe we see one of these children that Rhaenyra has actually be Daemon's? Whoa, that would be crazy. She having kids with everybody. Sir Kristen.
I mean, it looked like her and Daemon were in the middle of possibly kissing when Kristen went off and like something happened with Daemon. Sir Leonor, is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
He got punched in the face. He got knocked out temporarily. Like, I think there was a whole kerfuffle of different things happening all at once.
Facts. A lot of stuff
that took place. A lot of stuff happened in that sequence that maybe next week like we'll get a flashback and like maybe actually see what went down, you know.
Or a
But
little
like I don't
talks
know.
about, like, at the night of
talk
our
about it.
wedding when I saw the way Damon grabbed your face or whatever,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, I would definitely be all the way for that. I'm all the way for everything. Drop your guys' expectations and thoughts for next week's episode in the chat, and 1 out of 10. Drop the number in the chat as to what you rate this episode. As you heard, me and Battery both gave it a 10 respectively. So let us know in the comments what you would rate it. If you want to drop why, you can definitely do that as well. This episode was a banger. Honestly, was not prepared for any of the things that transpired.
I don't think we were, bro. We were not prepared.
I think everything that I thought was going to happen didn't happen, and something even better or crazier happened. Like 100%. Yep.
Yeah, man. It's been a wild ride today. I can't wait for next week, man.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm going to look forward to next week's episode. I just hope. And with Lord of the Rings picking up.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think bangers across the board for these episodes this week. We're starting it really good off with House of the Dragon. Next week's She-Hulk episode is going to be the one. And then we have Lord of the Rings as well. Andor is on Wednesday. Leo, this week is crazy. We got Star Wars Andor coming out on Wednesday, so we're going to be watching that Tuesday at 11:30. She-Hulk is on Thursday, so we're going to be watching that on Wednesday at 11:30. And then Lord of the Rings is Friday, so we're going to be watching that on Thursday at 8:30, if I'm not mistaken. So this week is going to be popping, you guys. Make sure you tune in, and make sure you drop a subscribe and you drop a like on the stream if you had a good time with us watching this episode today all the way, because it's crazy. I didn't think the bar could get too much higher from what it already was at for this show.
Yeah.
But it was like the Lord of the Rings episode, it raised the bar for the show. And then we were like, oh, yeah, okay, so now this is what we were expecting from it. And then this show was like, nah, this is actually where we're going. And they just blew the roof off of everything that we knew, bro. I can't wait to go back and watch this show again, like after it's all done, and be able to really binge it and be able to just consume all of the knowledge. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait for this show to be finished and to go to watch Game of Thrones and to get all of the references reversed. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, that's from House of the Dragon, instead of being like, oh, that's from Game of Thrones. I can't wait for it. I can't wait. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Mary Sue said
that one, man.
10 out of 10. This episode sets the bar. Oh yeah.
It does.
Oh yeah.
It does, man. With that being said, if you guys haven't followed us on our social medias quite yet, make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel. Post all of our content, much more.
That is right. And you can also check us out on our website at www.marvelbros.com to stay up to date with the latest moves. Whoa. What? To stay up to date with the latest news. I said the latest moves. What's going on? With the latest news, movie reviews, and as well being able to purchase. Not as crazy. That's crazy.
I had to.
Oh shit. But yeah, for all the latest movie news, reviews, as well as merchandise on our website. So check that out. And then if you guys are looking for a way to support us, you can, because memberships are now available on the channel. So when you become a member of our channel, not only do you help us protect everything that is awesome and nerdy, but you also become a Brovenger, which gives you access to members-only badges, channel emojis, and other special perks to show it off in the chat. We appreciate all of your guys' love and support for today's awesome episode. Make sure you drop a like and share on the stream if you haven't already. And for everybody that's watching on the playback, what's up? And with all that being said, we appreciate you guys for tuning in with us on an amazing watch party and review for House of the Dragon episode 5. And we hope to see you on the next one.
Oh, yes.
Excelsior.
Peace.